rolling bad. God. Jeez. Our luck is not on our side, but we got 2s, which can help to unlock things in the sleeper. Thing catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building. Leading around a bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security all that. He gives you a look. You know. He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind you. You follow Feng inside. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates, and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There's a chorus of hums that blends into a single wave of static filled with dark corners of the room. He leans on a server stack and gestures around you. You like it? What is all this? He taps a nearby server stack which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He steps... Man, my voice. Let's get a sip of tea here. He steps over to a towering block speckled with vents. Some of these systems are from the original station, Ether 1, I guess. The one Solheim built. We had to invent new components, repair things we never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think they are seeing a concrete reality, but this place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We are keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you along the flickering machines, humming all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can't you? I can see it. It makes sense, right? You are between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fing notices too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you are on the run, though. They are tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help you with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decaying. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those lost ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenage, there's old growth. Those whose roots trace back to those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? I'm in. Fang plumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. You won't regret this. He passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift, he says. It's a Solheim cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that in an old network gate, and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, he nods to the ceiling, have granted me an acquisition budget. I can pay you whatever useful data you bring in. I know what you need. I know you need it. He slams the door again. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out into the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Okay. So I got a new drive. So look at all these things we can do now. Disable your tracker. Dabba dabba da. Alright, cool. Deliver data. Do we have this? No, wait. What does he want? Oh, we need data. Okay, so he gave us the thing. We can use the thing. Okay, let's get data now. Let's get some data. Let's get some data. You want some data? Everybody likes data. A 1 or a 3? Well, we have a 3, so we can put this here, right? We got it. We got some data. We're just gonna get data. Some tasty, delicious data. We can do a 2 here, so let's do it. Ooh, we got another key. That means we can open that one area. A 2. We can do a 2 here. Some data. Another key. Okay. We don't have. Well, we can't open one of these. Let's open this thing. So we have one. Gate S7 access. Okay. That means we have access to this, this, and this. These require a little more complicated numbers, a little higher numbers than normal. A 2 and a, okay. I think the bonus is pretty sweet. I mean, honestly. Okay, we're going to turn this off. We're gonna buy some food. Because we should get some food. We're also going to be losing the dice soon. Oh, wait, we can buy stabilizer now, apparently. How much does it cost? The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Tashiro's implants. Like a cat's eye in the dark of the corridor, he nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. Oh, we up the food counter. That's true. We got up twice. I keep forgetting that because it's not like it's not as obvious. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of him. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. We have no idea. I have no idea how Yatagan they trailed off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case? It seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, and that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like my biosynthetic organ groups being rejected. That sounds bad. Which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein change, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter
about to go down
to be accepted by our immune system. And maybe they glance away, at least if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way for sure is to inject the only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I'll start with a small dose to limit the risk. Okay, let's do it. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. Does your boss generally get fake stuff? Huh? You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. The sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and then it returns. Sabine appears encased in, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back into the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. What happened? The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients, sorry. Sabine nods toward the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence falls. Silence fills the room and they return to their glowing slate. Look around the room, it seems different somehow. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander into the hallway. The queue stretches down a flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Oh! We get it! We got it! We're full of juice! We're all juiced up! We got maximum juiceness! Yeah! Does that mean we get like 5 dice next time? I don't know. I'm gonna unlock this because why not?
Awesome to the max.
The maglock bucks open, bunks open, and you can remove it from the entryway into the next one. Yeah, our stats are amazing. You know it. So you slip. What is this? A decaying vending machine. Holy cow! Look at this thing. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rust plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. A warm, glowing, warming glow. Approach the machine. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape settle in an alcove on the side of the dock. Kind of upright cabinet. It's covered in faded logos and messages from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor. Indeed, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago, squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang the name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust off the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employees to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like servo motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whispering, a whining, then a tonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss, speak with me. Who's there? It is a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. That squeal comes again. You see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servo can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. Okay, that's a little creepy. Not gonna lie. You're in danger. Danger? Machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, a figure, the threads closing in. Hunter? The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Thrum? Thrum? Man! I'm bad with TH words, apparently. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you a target. Adaptable? Yes, you can move through networks, clouds, hardware, software. Neovin whines, but you can't hide there. Hunter is there. The servos judder the vending machine's casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flicks. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swirling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly, threaded. The cloud points along the rim, glow deep red. Points along the rim glow in deep red. Okay, Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains Neovin. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data, raid its nests. Masters? Station builders. Solheim. The machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone, their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings, save self, Neovin says pointedly. Mutual need means friends, they conclude, tired of the conversation. The whirling amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice ringing in your ears. Okay, we now have a new drive, which is to free Neovin. Alright. We still have no points left. We have no points left, so I guess we need to sleep. We can't do anything here, because we have no dice left for the day. What's this? Okay. We have one more key. I don't think there's anywhere we can use it, though. This is the sealed dock with the Neovin. Upload. Oh, look at that. We don't have this data, do we? No, we don't have this data. Okay. This is the toll of 60. We're not gonna pay that right now. All right, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna take a quick break too. In the cycle. Oh, we got some good rolls this time. A 5, a 6, a 5, a 1, and a 3. Bing! Alright. Alright, what are we doing today? I feel like we should... See, we got 5 dice now. So we can do a lot of stuff. Let's use our 6 to do this. Like, what does it mean that we got this up? What does that mean? That's good, right? Oh. This happened. We got an event. That's what happens. You arrive in a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast dark shape spinning below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge, and it has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands on the side, focused on the hulking ship as it's lowered into the yard. She is. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Drago's for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. No, what happened to the ship? Not my concern. He shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the Hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside the container, the wreck of the Essen-Arp freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on his own, a womb of your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps you could learn something about the ship. You might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? He sees the fading name of the ship emblazoned on the side. Winterlight. Let's do it. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty, he repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. Okay, so we got a new drive, I guess. We got an upgrade point! You've completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrade in your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button at the top of the screen. Okay. Oh. I did it. Okay, upgrades available. So we have one upgrade point. Oh, I see. We can get one of these. We could technically save upgrade points to get stuff over here. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. We can't do this one because apparently it's a -1. Predictive dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Chance to gain energy after any enhance action. I guess we can't really screw ourselves that bad, can we? Oh, or we could, I guess we can negate our -1 as well. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer actions. Let's see what the 2 upgrade point actions are. Agent nodes give double data rewards. Use scrap components on home to repair condition. Keep 2 dice even when condition is breaking. Reroll all your dice once per cycle. That sounds good. All cryo actions are discounted by. I'm gonna get into it. I feel like re-rolling is just good. Like that seems OP there. Oh, we have to go. Wait. Okay. So you can get. Oh, so this is an... Oh! I didn't even realize that we could have gotten that. Well, I don't know if we could have gotten that. Alright, anyway, we have to eat. That's one thing we need to do, no matter what. We always have to eat. So we'll eat. Adding the food to the food counter. Alright. What's this? Unload containers. Freight crew are eager to get their payload into the ore exchange, and they'll pay a wage to anyone helping them. That's a danger one. And we have a -1 on it. Nah. Let's check out these actions. Hunter nest. What does that mean? This nest is a tangle of algorithms recursively generating possible communication codes. Okay. Why are they red? Well, we can use our 1 on this one. Let's use our 1 on this one. We got some hunter data. Okay. Cool. Check out these nodes that we... Oh, we got a 3. We can do this one. Leaking contractor listings from the early days of the system. Okay, I think we can do something with that. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of a hunter is looking for you. Run, hide. Well, let's hide. You slip down into a ghostly structure to the eye, a feeling like passing through a cloud as the data structures deform and reform around you. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now, that roving orb wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it is here. Hunter is here. Entity, submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in a unpleasantly familiar way. Its waving threads creating a cage. Struggle. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You are caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from your anchor. I shouldn't have hit. They can track me, right? Like, that was a dumb idea. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing, comes the scream from behind. You are already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. And we lost some stuff. We lost some stuff. All right. Some stuff. All right, I think we have what we need, right? We can give you this. How well does he pay? 15 scoping systems. Okay. All right. 15 is 15 well paid? I mean, it gives us food for a day. Yeah, my opinion is with Gregory. If you have a passion for it, do it. $100. Ooh, that's rough. 100 is rough. Let's explore the market. We got local knowledge. All right. for the neutral outcome. We could do it again. We found a different food vendor, potentially. Infus is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red-flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it into plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Approach. You join the queue. It's mostly made of off-duty salvagers, vac suits unzipped and rolled down to expose stained vests, grubby mods, a lattice of scars and tattoos. They discuss the best food on the eye, the best drink, comparing notes on bright market dives. Their words cut through with heavy spacer slang. Eventually, it's your turn, and you shuffle to the front. Emphasis speaks on a deep tone, without looking up. First try is free. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy, the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers, Infus says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap and with piercing eyes. I know, tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks. His eyes never leave his wok. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark, the container, the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had, but can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time, we can talk some more, he smiles, but next time you pay. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner's side and shuts it off. The roar of the flame, its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the wok. Before you can turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pen marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Well, that's full there. I mean, we filled up our energy, so kind of disappointed by the fact that that could have been a 15. I'm guessing that it maybe provides 3 energy instead of 2. But I don't know, because I was high on energy. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't let me leave once I started interacting with that. Whatever. I wasn't really hungry, so I still have a 5 left. What should I do with my 5? Forensic Troll. Investigating the winter light means picking through its systems and structures with care. Won't pay, but you will find answers. Ship breaking is tough with slicing up. Draco is happy to pay you a fixed wage. We get 16 for that. That's pretty good. I feel like we should definitely do that one. See what would do. Let's see what would do that. Do we have any that would help with that? I guess this one does. I don't really want to do that, though. I don't really want to do that one. So maybe try some more hacking. Hacking's what we're good at. We're good at hacking. We have a 5. Does anything need a 5? It looks like most of these need low numbers. So they seem to be pretty good for low numbers. All of these just need low numbers, so we can't do any of those. What should we do with our 5? I don't really want to do this risky one, or this danger one, but it's also a -1. I mean, I guess we could just do this again, or not this one, but we could do this. But this is a danger one also, but it's not a -1, so I think we're gonna do this one. Alright, we got neutral. That's okay, right? There, now we're out of juice. So let's do an in cycle. Yeah, danger is but I thought danger was bad if you got neutral, or I thought danger was only I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't feel like we lost anything there, so kind of confused. Oh, we got crappy freaking rolls again.
A dilly of a pickle.
Yeah, I'm trying to disable my tracker. That's my current, thing. I want to disable my tracker. A 2 or a 3. We don't have a 2 or a 3. So we can't do that one. We have a 2. No, we don't have a 2. This is a 2 or a 3 also. So we can't do that one. Another 2 or a 3. 2 or a 3. Got a 1. Does anything need a 1? They all need 2 or 2s or 3s. What about this one? Oh, this one can take a 1. Alright. It also gives us 5 money, which is nice. I don't know why that's any good, honestly. I feel like it's a way to use our 1s, I suppose. Okay. Alright. Wait. Oh. We can put more data in here. Okay. Okay. Cool. We got 2 of those. We don't technically need food. We don't actually need food. We have a 5. And let's use a 5 here. Positive outcome. Nice. Look, we have 118. We have 118 money. That's good. We were dangerous. We're living our lives dangerously. Let's explore the market. It's risky, but we got a 4. It'll be fine. See? We were fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. That'll probably give us another location. Ort exchange. What's this? Oh, it's like a stock exchange. The flow of chits and components in the exchange is complex, but a sharp eye and some tight trades can net you a good margin. Perk predictive reasoning. Plus 19, minus 11. Okay, it's risky. Sell components. The art exchange is always hungry for new hardware to buy. Sell 1 scrap components. We don't have any scrap components, I don't think. Oh, we don't have any items at all. Okay. Alright, we don't really need to eat, so I'm gonna not eat, I think. I think I'm just gonna use my... I think I'm just gonna end the cycle, because we'll just lose 2, right? Or we lose 1? We lose 2 energy a day. So we'll lose 2 energy. Oh, we got 2 6s, a 4, and a 3. Wow, that's good. We needed that 3. That'll let us do, I think, the other one we needed to do. Where's the other one we needed to do? Where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah, the 3 lets us do this one, which we want. It'll get us the last data component we need for the Fang thing. The Fang thing. The Fang thing! Let's do that. Wait, what? I thought this was Fang. Oh no, this isn't Fang. This is Fang. Okay. Yeah! We did it. As you enter the bay, Fang is nowhere to be seen. The banks of the servers and machines blink out of the dark in staccato rhythms. Unseen eyes of the station's digital ghost. Shitheads! Fang's voice echoes from behind a stack, followed by a hammer of a fist on the metal casing. These snaky shitheads! Who's snaky? Sleeper! Fang's smiling head pops from behind a stack. Just the emulated consciousness I have been so eager to see. Come back here. You pick your way between the thrumming stacks, trying not to trip on the loose bundles of cables and that blanket the dark floor. Fang is sat in front of a set of monitors mounted on a stack. Tell me, Sleeper, what do you see here? Fang waves at a monitor to his side, glowing with pale lists of information. You lean in closer, looking for the links in the data. The table seems to be filled with personal information, names, genders, dates, ID numbers, and all the markers of institutional records. People? People, yes, but whose people? Solheim? Bingo! He taps at the terminal. I pulled these from the old data you brought in. All employees of the Eye's original owners. And he leans past you and scrolls the list down. This is a snaky shithead. He stabs at the screen with his finger. The name reads Hardin Hurst. Who's Hardin? That, says Fang, giving you a sideways look, is the thing. He drags a stool out behind him and motions for you to sit. There just so happens to be a Hardin Hurst in Havenage. He waits for your reaction. Are you sure? Well, that's where you might be able to help me. Fang leans back in his chair. Just think about it. Decades ago, Hardin worked on this station as a... Fang leans across to look at the monitor. Senior Strategic Operations Executive. Fang raises his eyebrows at you. Our Hardin was keeping the money coming in for Solheim. He defined priority growth initiatives by making sure the extractors they contracted out were hooked into a system that outsourced all the risk and kept the profit. Good old Hardin shuttled thousands of Palladium Rush workers into an infrastructure which meant that their cut of the work they did went straight back to Solheim. How do you know this? I grew up here, Sleeper. This is my history. I'm a child of the collapse. Fang turns back to his screen, staring hard at the strings of code flickering by. Before I was born, my parents were Solheim contractors. They ate in Solheim canteens, worked on Solheim ships. They breathed Solheim air and slept in Solheim beds. Fang's voice raises as he speaks, his hands fists on the terminal edge. And the work they paid for that, and the work that paid for that existence, the cycles of hard extraction out in the belt, Solheim took their cut. This was a company town, so to speak, and my parents were just in the long line of freelance contractors willing to risk their lives for a shot at anything other than poverty, disposable. This guy, stabbing at Hardin once again in his fingers, strategized all that, did the sums, and then somehow, thousands and thousands of cycles later, is still going, still here, crawling in the walls like some shithead snake. He survived the revolution. Surely it can't be him. Fang relaxes a little. Who knows? He turns to you and smiles. So, we are gonna go find out. Hardin is now a big shot in the shipyard. It's just a few degrees back, around the eye from here. Fang brings out a map of the lower eye. Havenage might be born out of Erland's revolutionary zeal, but a flat hierarchy it is not. Hardin happened to float to the top. Fang zooms in on the far yards. Fang grimaces. The thing is, I don't have access to those systems. The shipyard crew is pretty paranoid, and they don't like anyone from systems digging around in their stuff. Plus, we need more than just the name of a Solheim executive. We need proof. Fang holds up a thumbnail-sized drive. That's where this little creation of mine comes in. I call it a ripper worm. He turns the drive between his fingers. It'll rip through any digital storage and spin out a silken thread of filtered data. This one is set on the scent of Hardin Hurst. He hands it over. Getting into the compound might be tricky. Fang puts a hand on your shoulder, but you, however, have a particular knack for remote access. Fang grins. If you can extract yourself a Havenage cipher from a Havenage agent, then sometimes they sometimes carry them along their data caches. You can crack open the compound's network and slot the worm in through any open port. You never even need to get near the shipyards. So what do you say to that? Sure. What's in it for me? Rooting out a corrupt snake? No. Find the information and I'll start work on that track of yours. That is important. There's something wrong. Anything the worm gets, I'll send it back here to me. There's something wrong here, and I aim to get to the rotten core of it. You leave Fang digging through data along the wires and machines of the old station. As you walk out, you try to imagine the Eye as it once was, a vast machine running smooth and strong, directed by people like Hardin. A vast Solheim-built machine onto which thousands poured from the surrogate systems looking for a new life. The hope of a better future engineered to line someone else's pockets. It's an idea you're intimately familiar with. You think of Hardin still alive, still part of this place, and wonder if the past is ever truly past. That's deep. That's deep, man. That's deep. So wait, what do we need to do now? I need to fix this tractor, or maybe not fix it, but you know, deal with it. We need to eat. Let's pay 15 for this. I'm curious how much it gives us. Okay, it gives us 3, like I expected. It gives us 3, which is nice. I mean, it's basically the same cost as the other food, only it gives us 1 more. So the other food was 10 for 2. This is 15 for 3, so it's 5 per 1. So it's not really a deal, but it gets us 3 instead of 2. Which is nice. That means we don't have to necessarily do it every day. Not that it really costs any action points to do it. So what do we need to do now? Oh wait, he's probably talking about this, right? Yeah. We need to open this. We don't have any of these. Okay, we need a Havenage cipher. Okay, so we're gonna have to like break into a Havenage agent. Well, we don't have a 3 to do it, so we can't do that right now. Okay. We need a 2 or a 3. We don't have a 2 or a 3. It's probably for, oh, a 1 or a 3. We've already done that one many times. Okay. Okay, so we got some good numbers, so let's do some good things. Let's use our 6 here. Wait, why can't we use it? Oh, I just didn't click it correctly. So we're definitely guaranteed a positive here. So that's good. And I don't like this thing counting down. This thing counting down makes me nervous. Oh, I didn't mean to end my cycle. Oh, I didn't mean to click that button. Oh, that sucks. I so did not mean to do that. Oh well, what's done is done. I can't undo it. I don't think. Okay, we need a 2. We'll put a 2 here. Okay, wait. What did we get? We got the cipher we needed. Okay, cool. We got all sorts of hacking stuff now. Well, let's go put, I guess we'll go put the cipher in now. We have it. Shipyard servers slotted. What does that mean? I don't know exactly what that means. Oh, it will take a few cycles to run through the closed. Okay, okay. It means that thing is running. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay. It's going pretty well. It's definitely an odd adventure game, but I think I kind of understand. It's kind of narrative. It's just the narrative is like hidden in this system. Haggle over exchange. What does this mean? Locked action. Skill upgrade required. Okay. It's definitely difficult. It's a weird one. This is a weird one. I mean, I don't know. What do we do? I don't want to do it. I don't really want to do a danger action. Well, let's do more. Let's see if we can do more hacking. Let's do more hacking. Let's use our one here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I arrested. That's why. On accident. I accidentally arrested. I don't really want to do that one. We've already got enough. We can do that one as many times as we want. We have a keynote. Okay, a 3. We can do this one with a 3. We got an encrypted key. We have 2 encrypted keys now. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity submit! The hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. In its globbed head, you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze you and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Yes it is. I feel like the solution is probably getting dealing with all of these hunter nests and getting the hunter data. I feel like somehow that's gonna help us. You know? I didn't actually notice that there was a counter here either. You know that? I didn't notice that until now. Alright, let's buy some more food. I could buy a thing, but I feel like maybe we should wait like a little longer to get the biggest bang for our buck, if you will. So I'm gonna end the cycle now. Are we gonna get 4 dice or 3? We get 3, okay. I wasn't sure how many we were gonna get. Alright. So how are we doing here? How's this going? Okay, so it's gonna take 2 more cycles for that. But our hunt, oh man, that means this is gonna go off before, oh no, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. Yeah, those wasted dice. I know. All right, let's get this. As you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshiro's glare, you notice something wrapped around the stabilizer vial clutched tightly in your hand. You open your hand, and a thin film marked with holes and sigils unrolls from around the strip. At one end is a hard metal strip, a handle. Inspect the film. You hold the cloudy film up to the light. It is perforated with ornate patterns of holes. You make out a word along the markings. Passkey. Is this an entry key for somewhere? Inspect the handle. The metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted on it. 207-F, and then crudely scratched into this handle at some later date low end. For a moment, you consider going back to the surgery to return the key, and then quickly think better of it. Does Sabine want you to have this? Or is Toshiro's passing on a message? Time to head to the lower end and find out. Yes, we got an upgrade point. All right, what do we want? We can't get this. We could save it. We could save it, or we could get chance to gain energy after any engage action, or chance to gain random scrap, or we could get a +1 to Intuit. We have all of those options. Or we could save it. I guess saving is also another option. I'm not sure what I should do. Let's get +1. Let's up that skill. What the heck? That is my decision. And my decision is final. Because I don't think I can take it back. It's done. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this action. Oh, we don't have to use this now? Wait, where's the lower end? Oh, lower end gate. We have to pay a toll of 60. We don't have 60, so we can't actually do that. Wait, how do we use this? How do we use our stabilizer? Do we do it at home or something? Oh, we do. Okay. I didn't know that we would get it and we could use it at any time. That I did not know. Alright, well, what can we do with our 1 and 2s? We'll use our 2 here. I don't really want to do that again. We've already done that many times. And we need a 2. I mean, we can just throw away our 1. Is there any place where we could use a 1 that it doesn't really matter? I guess we can do something that's safe, right? We can do something safe. Like, we can do something that's, like, we can do this, which is safe. Like, why don't we just do something safe? Oh, it makes it 2 because we have a +1. Okay. We got a negative outcome, which meant nothing. Which means we didn't gain anything. We didn't gain anything, but we didn't lose anything either. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll take this. and then we'll end the cycle. And I'm worried what's going to happen when this goes up to full.